Well, good morning, sunshine. We are in Earl, Arkansas. Just got through filling up the old truck with some diesel fuel. We're gonna head on toward Carrollton, Texas. Come on through here, Volvo. Holy smokes, dude. Now you slow down. One day we'll have a topic about truck stop etiquette. We have lots of we have lots of topics for today. But we're not going to cover all of them in this video because we got to talk about brokers and how to get the money out of the brokers to make them pay you. Why other people look at me funny. And my truck is nasty today. Twisted mud flaps. How to make $1 million in trucking. I think today, this morning's topic is getting out of this TA here in Earl. And they got our exit ramp. I guess we could have turned on our GPS devices so we know where we're going today. I know where I'm going. Do you guys know where you're going? We're going to Carrollton, Texas. Look at that time, that just right. 15 minutes on a pre-trip and fueling. I love it. Even though you don't have to do 15-minute blocks on an electronic logging device. That'd be another topic for another day, wouldn't it? Would it not? So girl's heavy. They got our exit ramps done over here finally. Much needed. Because these ramps were in bad shape. They were tight, they were rough. If you run a team operation, you came in here, man, they'd shake your co-driver out of the bunk. I know this because I used to be one of those co-drivers. Running team, trying to sleep back there in that little tiny bed. We're just rambling. Anyway, so this is mid-April. Truck show was what, mid-May? I got a lot of phone calls to make today. Every load that I did the week after the truck show have not been paid on. They either net 15 or net 30. So let's have a little life lesson on brokers today, doing your own thing versus a factoring company. This is more the kind of conversation we want to have while we're sitting down, but face to face. But you guys remember that video I made? Viewer discretion advised. Be the man. Well, I had that broker keep me tied up for 2 solid days, and how I went about getting paid and compensated. That's real easy to do. Much easier to do than trying to get, say, detention time. Because detention time, if it's on the load side, it's a little bit easier to get than it is on the delivery side. Because you can demand all you want on the delivery side, but you've already unloaded the freight, so you have no leverage. So anyway, so that particular broker, it took me 3 weeks, which is why those videos got behind, because I wanted to wait until I got payment from that broker before I released that video. So they took them about 3 weeks to get my money. Now 3 weeks is okay if they are on a net 30 company. But 3 weeks is not okay when you set them up as a quick pay carrier. Quick pay can either be anywhere from 2 days to 4 days to 7 days, all depending on the percentage that they charge. So we set that particular carrier up on quick pay. I think it was 2 days. I think it was like 2.5%. I don't know what that was about. I think they were on 2.5%. Holy smokes, they got some ski jumps out here. So they did not you know, Arkansas, they got to work on every single bridge there is all at one time. Idiots, man. So, when I set them up for 2 days at 2.5% and not at 30, and then when it took 3 weeks to get the money, I started making phone calls. I started threatening them, you know. And because on a quick pay, you don't want to wait that 30th day because you may have to go after their bond, you know. But the easiest way, the proper way to handle all that is, you know, you call them after a couple attempts. If you're not satisfied with their answer, you feel like they are giving you the runaround, then you find out who paid the bills. Which customer was it? Was the customer you picked up from? Was it the customer you delivered it to? Someone paid that broker to get that freight moved. And I guarantee that broker's probably already billed that customer, and that customer has likely already paid that broker. So if you call that broker and say, hey, where's my money? You know, because that customer does not want you to call him on something that he's paid, you know. So he's going to call that broker and say, hey, why is this guy calling me? So you can do that avenue, and then worst case scenario, you file against their bond. Every broker has a bond. And the reason why I say you don't want to wait after 30 days, because it gets harder to collect. So you got a shyster of a broker out there, and he has stiffed every trucking company for 30 days. And he only has, say, like a $75,000 bond. Well, if he's moved a lot of big loads, and so everybody's going to fall against the bond, you may or may not get any money. If there's no money left, you don't get any money. So you're just out in the dark. That's why I don't normally like to haul loads for guys that owe me money. Because I'm not going to keep going deeper in debt with them, you know. But once I establish how they pay, then that establishes how I haul and move their freight. So there's that. Call the broker. You don't like the answers. Learn who your customer was that paid the bills. Call them. They don't get you nowhere, then you file against their bond. And you will get your money, because as long as you got a rate confirmation in your hands, that is your paycheck right there. So I always get a rate confirmation, and I always make sure it's to what you guys agreed upon. Because that rate confirmation is how you will get your money. That's as good as gold. As far as a broker, yeah, a broker's not going to help you in those situations, because what's going to happen with, not a broker. As far as a factoring company goes, a factoring company is not going to help you in these situations, because what's going to happen is that factoring company is going to pay you within a couple of days when you delivered the load. Well, you're not going to know anything is amiss about that particular company, about that particular load, until after 30 days or after 45 days or whatever, that the factoring company gets exhausted trying to collect their money. They're going to come to you, and they will come back to you and say, hey, this guy hasn't paid us. And then it's up to you at the end of the day to figure out why. So, in my opinion, a factoring company is nothing more than loan sharks. If you're not capable of keeping up with it on your own, then I don't know why you are in business. Because at the end of the day, this is a business. If you're not capable of running your business, then you really should not be doing this. If all you want to do is drive the truck, then you need to stay as a company driver. Plain and simple. If you can't handle running the business as a business, then remain company. Because there is a lot involved in running a company, especially being a one-man band like I am. Not everybody is cut out for it. Sometimes I get a little stressed out over it, and I want to walk away. So anyway, so there's that. We'll cut this video off right here. That was enough of those ramblings. We'll have to go back and watch it, make sure we covered it. If not, we will do it again. So to keep this from being a 45-minute long video, we will make several smaller videos of my idiotic ramblings. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments, and we'll discuss it further there as we have time to do so. So thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. See that little circle there to your right? That's the subscription button. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Touch the little bell. You'll get notifications when I upload the latest, greatest idiotic ramblings, and whenever we do live feeds, you'll get the notification. The little squares to your left will be suggested videos for you to go check out. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a fantastic day, and we will see you on the next one. Ride safe.